Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and back to my kitchen. Today's recipe is seriously so easy. Like when I say so easy, I mean, if you find a way to mess this up, don't tell anybody because it's gonna be embarrassing because it's just that easy. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, today's recipe is going to be chicken bacon ranch spaghetti. So simple, so simple. Like I can't even stress this enough, it's so simple. The first thing we're going to start off with is our bacon. Now, I am going to be cooking my bacon on a pan like this in the oven. You can cook yours on the stovetop. You can drain out that grease. I don't like messing with grease. I don't like getting popped by hot grease. Or you can use bacon bits. I probably wouldn't use bacon bits though. The reason I don't use them is because I would imagine it would add like a salty flavor to the recipe. So what we're gonna do today is just crisp it off in the oven. Okay, so as you can see, there is absolutely no rhyme or reason to how I put this bacon on here. I don't care about it being spread out evenly. We're just gonna crumble this up. I don't care if it is cooked uneven because it's gonna cook some more. So I went ahead and I set my oven to 315 degrees. It's just a random number that I happen to fall on because, like I said before, on a lot of things I cook by smell. So I'll smell when this bacon is done. But we're gonna cook it at 315 for however long it takes. All right, next you are going to want to bust out your crock pot. Now, Southern girls, I know that when you moved out of your house, someone gifted you a crock pot. Go get it out. Our ingredients are super simple. There's very minimum of them. There's literally 5 ingredients to this, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna take them and pop them in here. Now our very first ingredient is chicken. According to the recipe, you add 1 pound. That's if you wanna go by the recipe. From memory, I'm pretty sure it was 1 pound. I grab whatever chicken I want. This one I think is going on 2 pounds, whatever. Add it to your crock pot. I'm not Martha Stewart, and I do make up my own rules. Next thing you add is going to be chicken broth. Now, I'm pretty sure that the original recipe said 1 cup of chicken broth. So if you want to make this right, it is 1 pound of chicken, 1 cup of chicken broth. However, I am going to be adding, how much is in here? 14 ounces, so about 2 ounces shy of 2 cups. Next, you are going to add the contents of an entire packet of ranch powder. Next ingredient up is going to be an entire package of cream cheese. Pretty sure that the original recipe calls for it to be cubed up. I just throw it in there because at the end we're gonna mix this all together anyway, so who cares? I also tend to add more than 1 pack. Sometimes I'll have like a pack and a half, pack and a quarter, but I usually don't just add 1 pack. You know, walk over here and put that dick in this video. All right, at this point, go ahead and cover it up. I'm gonna cook mine on high for 6 hours. You can do yours overnight for 8, doesn't matter. Depends on, I guess, your time frame. And then we won't touch this again until our bacon's done. All right, now that we have let our bacon cool down, we've already taken it out of the oven. Look at that. Look at that deliciousness. All right, we're just going to chop it up. Normally, once I got it to this point, I would just kind of take a paper towel and go over it and soak up some of that extra grease and stuff that is so very obviously all over the place. But my husband is bragging because he lost 4 pounds this week and wasn't even trying. So we're just gonna keep that grease on there and give him that little bubble butt back. Next, you're just gonna take the top off of your crock pot, slide her on in. All right, this still has a few hours left of cooking, so we're just going to set it and... All right, so here we are, 50 hours later. This is finally done. The little light has gone off. We're in the clear, almost. Go ahead and pop off your lid. Oh my God, that smells amazing. Woo. Get your 2 forks and get to shredding. Now while you do this, go ahead and start to boil some sort of noodle. My favorite to use is thin spaghetti noodles. I just think they work amazing with this. But unfortunately I don't have any of those today because I was stupid and didn't buy any. So fettuccine it is. Your chicken should just be falling apart right now. I probably should have mentioned at the beginning of this video to use chicken without a bone. If you have a bone in your chicken, it is going to take you a lot longer to do this. Okay, so noodles are done cooking. What we are going to do is we are going to put half of them into here and start just kind of tossing it. Then start slowly adding more. That way you don't add too many, and I mean, because I made the whole box. So, I mean, if the whole box fits, put the whole box. If it doesn't, stop. And voila, there you have it. Can you smell this? It smells amazing. Bon appetit.